Okay, so yung pag-aaralan natin for this week is solving word problems by quadratic equation. Okay, but before that, let us review yung Polya's principle of problem solving, or yung tinatawag natin yung 4 steps to problem solving. Okay, so yung una, we have to understand the problem. Okay, so ito yung pinaka-importante sa lahat ng steps kasi hindi natin masasagot kung ano yung hindi natin masasagot yung kung ano yung problem kung hindi natin or yung sagot dun sa problem kung hindi natin naintindihan yung problema mismo. Okay, so ito yung nung elementary kayo yung what is asked, what is given. Okay, so we have to understand the words in the problem. Ano ba talaga yung tinatanong sa akin? Ano ba yung kailangan kong isolve? Ano ba yung kailangan kong i-show? Kaya ko bang state yung problem on my own words? Okay, number 2, we devise a plan. Okay, so, nung elementary, kasi ano lang naman, operations lang yung pinag-aaralan natin. Ito yung what is the operation to be used. Okay, so, pero sa nung nag-high school na tayo, ibang level na. Okay, so, una, titignan natin, may pattern ba akong kailangan malaman? Meron ba akong model or formula na natatandaan na pwede kong gamitin? Okay, meron bang equation na pwede kong gamitin? Okay, so have I explored all possibilities para masagot ito? Okay, number 3, yung plano dun sa step 2, i-carry out nyo na. So, nung ngayon sumasagot na ako, nung nagplano ba ako na iplano kong maigi, na wala ba akong nakalagtaan? Kung wala akong nakaligtaan, pwede ko nang isolve. Okay? So, maka-accomplish ko na yung kailangan kong ma-solve. Okay? Tapos number 4, review your work. Okay? So, una, na-examine ko ba what worked, what didn't work. Kung nasagot ko, di maganda, tama ba, i-check ko against dun sa pagkakaintindi ko dun sa problem. Or, kung hindi ko na sagot, bakit hindi ko nasagot? Ko-correct ko ba yung mga error sa sarili ko or may makakatulong sa akin? Tapos kung nasagot ko naman siya, titignan ko, tama ba yung label? Okay, kasi dapat may label yung final answer. Kasi masakit kapag walang label dahil mali yung magiging sagot. Okay, so let's move on to the first problem. Okay, so yung first problem is something like this. The sum of two numbers is 9. Their product is 20. What is the bigger number? Okay, so Okay, so ito, madali itong problem na to. Kasi pwede kang mag-isip ng dalawang number. Pag naintindihan mo na yung problem, kaya mo mag-isip ng dalawang number na pag inad ay 9, pag minultiply ay 20. Okay, so alin-alin yung dalawang number na yun. Diba? Okay, so you can pause this video and then mag-isip ng dalawang number na kapag ka inad ay 9, kapag ka minultiply ay 20. Okay, so, since, halimbawa, hindi kayo makaisip, so, gagamitin natin yung quadratic equation. Okay, so, let x be a number. Okay, so, how about the other number? Sabihin nyo, ay y. Pero, kailangan ang other number is, ang kailangan natin is one variable yung gagamitin. So, pwede natin gamitin yung y, pero hindi ko ina-advise na yun yung gagamitin natin. So, ang gagamitin natin is 9 minus x be the other number. Okay, bakit ganun? Okay, Ma'am Sotelo, bakit ganun? Okay, so for example, we have 1. Yung number is 1. Okay, so ang sum dapat ay 9. So anong dapat mong i-add sa 1 para maging 9? Di ba 8? Okay, paano mo nakuha yung 8? Kasi 9 minus 1 equals 8. Okay, so halimbawa, yung isang number ay 3. Okay, gusto natin ang number pag inad natin sa 3 ay 9. Okay, so ano yung number na yon? Ano ang i-add natin sa 3 para magkaroon ng 9? Diba 6? Okay, paano mo nakuha yung 6? Kasi 9 minus 3 is 6. So that 3 plus 6 equals 9. So, kung ang x ang number mo, 9 minus x, be the other. Okay. Now, dito sa problem, their product is 20. Okay, so imumultiply ngayon natin itong dalawang number na to. Okay, so we have x times 9 minus x equals 20. Okay, so ang unang gagawin natin is we write this in standard form. So, para mangyari yon kasi this is transformable to quadratic equation. So, we multiply. Okay, so this would be x times 9, this is 9x, minus x times negative x is x squared. Diba? X times x equals, or minus x squared. Okay, so hindi negative x. Minus x squared. Okay, so ngayon, yung 20 nasa kaliwa, ay nasa kanan, ilalagay natin ngayon sa kaliwa. Okay, so we will get 9x minus x squared minus 20 equals 0. If we're going to arrange this para magiging quadratic standard form siya, mauuna yung x, yung negative x squared, susundan ng 9 minus x, tapos ito, dyan lang sa pangatlo. Okay, so magkakaroon ka ng negative x squared, okay, plus 9x minus 20 equals 0. Okay, we don't want a negative na a, yung kasama ng x squared. So, ang gagawin natin, we multiply both sides by negative 1. Okay. So, ang mangyayari, papalitan lang natin yung mga signs. So, this is x squared. Papalitan nga diba? So, minus 9x plus 20 equals 0. Okay, so, ang mangyayari, factors ng 20 na kapag pwede ito factorable to. Okay, so, factors ng 20 na kapag inad ay negative 9x. Okay, so, yung munang x squared. So, this is x and this is x. Okay. Tapos, negative 9 tas 20. So, of course, we have negative 4, negative, or minus 4, minus 5. If we want to check, this is negative 4x, and then this is negative 5x. So, pagka inad natin, this is negative 9x. Okay, so this would become, okay, hatiin na ngayon natin. So, by zero product property, this is x minus 4 equals 0. And then this is x minus 5 equals 0. Okay. So, transpose this to the other side. Okay, so we have x equals 4. Okay, sa kabila, negative 5, itatranspose sa kanan, so we have x equals 5. Okay, so, ayan. Okay, tingnan natin ngayon. Okay, 4 and 5. Pagka ba inad natin is 9. Okay, so, we are checking na. Sa huli na tayo. 4 plus 5 is 9. 4 times 5 is 20. So, these are our solution. So, 4 and 5. Okay, so, ang tinatanong, what is the bigger number? So, alin ba dito yung mas malaking number? Okay, di ba 5? So, ang pinaka-answer natin is 5. Okay, so, the bigger number is 5. Okay, so, yan yung sagot. Okay, so, and then we move on to the next. Okay, so, number 2, the sum of a positive number and its reciprocal is 29 over 10. Find the numbers. Okay, so, pag sinabi nating reciprocal, we have yung kabaliktaran. Halimbawa, 2, ang reciprocal niya is 1/2. Halimbawa, 2/3, ang reciprocal niya is, okay, so isusulat ko yun. So, 2, ang reciprocal niya is 1/2. Okay. Halimbawa, 2/3, ang reciprocal niya ay 3/2. Okay. So, dito, kapag ka naman x, ang mangyayari, ang reciprocal niya ay 1/x. Gets? Okay, so 2/3. Yung pag whole number, halimbawa 2, di ba 2/1 yan kapag ka sinulat natin na as fraction? Pag binaliktad mo, 1/2. Yung 2/3, magiging 3/2. Yung numerator mapupunta sa denominator, tapos yung denominator mapupunta sa numerator. Okay, so kung x, that is 1 minus x. Okay? So, dito, let x, okay, let x be the number. 1/x be the reciprocal. Okay, so x plus 1/x equals, okay, 29/10. Why? The sum. Okay, so pagka sum, ano ang operation? That is addition. Okay, so x is the number, 1/x is the reciprocal. So therefore, ang number ay, ang sum nila ay 29/10. So dito natin gagawin, this is also transformable to quadratic equation. So itong kaliwa, gagawin natin na yung isang lang siya, fraction lang siya. Okay. So again, ito over 1. Okay, so x divided by 1 is x, okay, times x, plus x divided by x is 1 times 1. Okay. So mangyayari, we have x times x is x squared plus 1/x equals 29/10. Okay, so then we cross multiply. Okay, so we have 10 times x squared plus 1 equals, okay, dito x times 29. So we get 10 times x squared is 10x squared plus 10 sa kabila, distribute ulit, 29x. Okay, so ang gagawin natin is we transpose 29x to the other side. So we get 10x squared plus 10 minus 29x equals 0. Okay, so arranging, we have 10x squared minus 29x plus 10 equals 0. So we can solve this also by factoring. But let us try to answer this para maiba naman. Pero you can factor this. We can use completing the square, or hindi pala. Sige, pwede din. Or we can use the quadratic formula. So I want to use quadratic formula para maiba naman. Okay. So paano natin gagamitin yung quadratic formula? Okay. So first is we identify A, B, and C. So A is 10. A is 10. B is negative 29. And C is 10. Alright. Okay. So again, A is 10. B is negative 29. And then C is 10. Okay, so ang quadratic formula is x equals negative b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So, x equals negative 29 plus or minus square root of negative 29 squared minus 4a and then c is 10. Okay, over 2 times 10. Okay, so negative 29 is just 29 plus or minus square root of 29 squared. 29 squared is 841. You can check. Minus 4 times 10 is 40 times 10, that is 400 all over 40. Okay, so we have x equals 29. Oops. Sorry. Saan ba napunta? Okay, so 29 plus or minus square root of 841 minus 400 is 441 all over 40. Okay, so ngayon, ang square root ng 441 is 21. So, this is 29 plus or minus 21 over 40. Split natin siya. So, this is x equals 29 plus 29, 29 plus 21 over 40. So, 29 plus 21 over, mali pala yung denominator ko. That should be 20 lang. Okay, so this is 20. Okay, this is 20. 20. Okay, so this is 20. And then dun sa isa, it's 29 minus 21 over 20. Okay, so dito, 29 over 20 is 29 plus 20 is 50 over 20. So that is just 5 halves. Okay, dito sa kabila, 29 minus 21 is 8 over 20. So that is actually, okay, so divisible by 4 sila pareho. So this is 2/5. Okay, so the answers are 5 halves and 2/5. If you want to check, 5 halves plus 2/5 is actually 29 over 10. Okay. Okay, let's, if you want to check, okay, 5 halves plus 2/5. Okay, so ang denominator is 10. So 5, this is times 5 plus 2 times 2. So that is 25 plus 4, that is 29 over 10, which is, kung titingnan natin yung ating given, 29 over 10 nga. Okay, so these are your solutions. Okay. And then, last question sa examples. Okay, so the perimeter of a rectangular lot is 24 meters. The area is 35 square meters. Find the width and the length. So before we let anything, let W be the width, okay, and L be the length. Okay, kung natatandaan ninyo, di ba kapag ka nag-drawing ka ng rectangular lot, it's like this. Tapos this is the width and this is the length. Okay, so pagka sinabi nating perimeter, itong buong gilid. Okay, so yung sum ng lahat ng side. So, ang lahat ng ilan bang sides yan? Di ba 4? Okay, so ito width, ito length, ito width, ito length. Okay, kapag inad natin yan, ang perimeter niyan ay 2 width plus 2 length. Okay, and then yung area naman is actually width times length. Okay, so itong binibigay ko, this is from elementary pa. Okay, now, kaso, para natin ma-solve ito, kailangan natin ng quadratic equation. Kaso dalawa yung variable natin. So, ang gagawin natin, yung isang variable, we write in terms of the other. Okay, so paano natin gagawin yon? Yung variable, kukunin natin yung we write in terms of the other using the perimeter and then we substitute sa area. Okay, so perimeter is 2W plus 2L. Basahin natin yung tanong. The perimeter of a rectangular lot is 24. So, ibig sabihin, given na pala yung P. So, P is 24. And then, A is already given also. So, A is 35. Okay, so, gagamitin natin yon. So, di ba, P, Okay, so, P equals 2W plus 2L. Okay, so P is actually, or yung perimeter is 24 equals 2W plus 2 length. Okay, so ang gagawin nating una para mawala yung mga yung mga numbers na kasama ng variable is we divide all by 2. Okay, so 24 divided by 2 is 12 equals 2W divided by 2, that is W, plus 2L divided by 2 is length. Okay, so, ang mangyayari, we have, 12 minus L, 12 minus L equals W, or W equals 12 minus L. Okay, so, anong nangyari? Yung W, we have written W in terms of L. Okay, now, we move on. Okay, so, ang sabi ay, ang area daw, okay, so, di ba W equals 12 minus L. Okay, so, ang area is actually LW, di ba, equals the area. Or A equals, then times width equals the area of a rectangle. Ang area is given as 35. So, LW is 35. Alright. Now, dito, may nakita na tayo na value ng W na 12 minus L. So, gagamitin natin para itong W dito ay papalitan na natin nung 12 minus L. So, magkakaroon tayo ng L times 12 minus L equals 35. And then, all we have to do is to write this in standard form because this is transformable to quadratic equation. Okay, so L times 12 is 12L. And then, L times negative L is negative L squared equals 35. Okay, and then we transpose 35 to the other side. We have 12L minus L squared minus 35 equals 0. Okay, aayusin ulit natin. So, negative L squared. Okay, again, nasa left side lang siya. Kung nasa left side lang siya, hindi na babaguhin yung sign muna. Negative L squared plus 12L minus 35 equals 0. Okay, paano natin babaguhin yung sign para hindi negative yung A o yung coefficient ng x squared? We multiply by negative 1. So, ngayon, this is L squared, this is minus 12L plus 35 equals 0. Okay. And then, we can factor. Okay. Isip ka ng dalawang number na kapag ka minultiply ay 35. Diba? It's, okay, what? Negative 5 and negative 7. Okay, so, using the zero product property, we have L minus 5 is 0. Then L minus 7 equals 0. So, this would be L equals 5 and then L equals 7. So, when L equals 5, W is 12 minus L. Okay, so W equals 12 minus 5. So, W is actually 7. Okay, if L is 7, W equals 12 minus L. So, W equals 12 minus 7. So, this is W equals 5. Okay, so, alin dito yung kukunin natin? Ito na lang. Okay, L is 7, W is 5. Okay? Kasi pareho lang naman yung... Kasi pagka, nag-higher math kayo, malalaman ninyo na width and length are interchangeable. Sa iba nga, pag nag-higher math, it's just width 1 and width 2. Okay, so, again, proper label, the width is, okay, 5 meters and the length is 7 meters. Alright. Okay, so yan yung final answer.